here. Before we get started, want to let everyone know that this is a live session that we will be taking and answering questions from the chat box, whether you're joining us on the Facebook, listening to the podcast, or viewing us on several of the social media platforms. We want to know your questions. We want to answer them live here on the call. So as you're coming through us, let us know today where you're coming from. And Laura, what's a good question you want to ask today as we get started here?
Well, we're finishing up. We're just going to put a bow on the luck and intention for March. So what was your intention and did you get it? Right? We had you set an intention for March and we had a lot of lessons. In fact, we are looking at building that into a course, which would have there's 5 sections to it, which would just be, what is your intention? So a lot of you said my intention is, and some of you said it was about money. Some of you said it was about your family, some about your business, investing, taxes, whatever your intention was for March. What was it? Did you achieve it? And don't just say yes or no. What percent did you achieve it? So did you get 50%, 80%? Just, give yourself a little bit of a score and some credibility here to what you've been doing. So a lot of you have been working on this for a long time. So a lot of greetings from the different parts of the world. And again, Thomas put in, what was your intention and did you get it? You're like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember. That was only a month ago, folks. So we first talked about intention, just in general, talked about your financial and emotional IQ. And then we talked about self-management and how that feeds and actually supports your intention and your commitment. How future pacing is another skill that does that. And then last week, we actually had Martha on talking about entrepreneurial leadership. So great segment, great section. And what did you all get done? So I'm not seeing a lot of sharing. Come on, folks. You know how this rolls. There we go.
As Laurel said, last week they were with the Big Table session in Reno. I think you had over 100 people there joining you all for the mastermind, learning conversations. Again, we talk about Millionaire Maker Math all the time here. So very good to have everyone at the event. And one day we're going to see everyone in the Millionaires and Training Group at that event as well, too. So it's going to be great to see that. And Martha's presentation was widely viewed, well received last week. A lot of people liked that. But as Laurel said, we are going to be doing the luck versus intention winner today, as Laurel was not on the call last week to be able to share the good news with the person. So we're going to be announcing that shortly here. And we're starting to get some intention here, Laurel, in the chat box.
I love it. So I know, Jean, we had some coaching in that. So your intention is to get your shit wired. I love that. Lots accomplished, 85%, which was planned. So you'll finish that in the next 7 to 10 days. Right from down in the Caribbean, intention is get a new income stream. And you got about 10% there. And again, cash flow is critical. In the next little bit, we're going to be launching. I did it with a few of my private clients, and we're going to be launching a 10-day challenge, which is actually now they're not stopping. The clients that I have on this challenge aren't stopping because it will change your entire relationship to money. I can tell you it is so awesome. So we better stay tuned. You need to bring more friends, let them know what's going on. Kelly Owen said, my intention, set up for success. I'm confident I have stuff in order to kill it the rest of the year. I know you do, young lady. We probably do a little bit of a review. Nancy from Chicago, onboard 3 clients into QuickBooks. Get additional revenue streams. And again, for all of you who say you need to make more money, you need to be in the marketplace. Some of you say, well, if the marketplace doesn't work, it does too. You don't work. So you've got to really, really perfect that ask, sell, ask. So with that, this whole luck and intention was about you getting points, right? You're going to get enough points depending on what you did. So the winner, Shirley. So Thomas, I'll have you announce. So Shirley, what's her last name? Is it Ferguson, I believe?
Shirley Ferguson was the winner. Shirley was actually going to be on the call today. So Shirley, I think the team had you out there. I'd love to have you come live real quick. There she is. So Steve's going to bring you on real quick, Shirley, so you can say hello. Congratulations again, 41 points to be the winner. Again, as always, we practice what we preach around here. It had to be very intentful to be able to win the contest. It was an action to make that happen. So Shirley is joining us. Shirley, congratulations on the well done. And then Laura, talk a little bit more about what Shirley actually won, which is actually the biggest prize we've done so far this year.
Well, outside of New Year, New You, where we did over $100,000 in prizes, This was our biggest of the January, February, March. As we head into April, all of you will have an opportunity to win. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have an awesome April contest and campaign. But Shirley, welcome and thank you for all of the work you did. So to get the 41 points, not only did she have to opt in, she had to get friends to opt in. So you took a little bit of effort. So Shirley, congratulations. Anything you want to say about kind of participation in the contest?
I am excited. I was blown away. I've never won anything. and look, I'm almost 60 and I never won anything. So I'm excited.
And what did you do to win? Like, tell everybody else what they could have done to win, but what you did to win.
Exactly. I was telling them about you because I saw you on the Young Entrepreneur Project.
Good.
And then I started following you. And then when I saw about the contest, I'm like, oh no, I need to join. So I did that. And then I started telling people about you. And hopefully the ones that did, they signed up for, the free things that you were giving away, which I thought was awesome.
Yep. Awesome. And congratulations again on your work. So what she won was a $15,000 package, which is the entire 100K. So now, young lady, you're going to be onboarded and welcome. So Damon will give you a call. You'll meet Caitlin. We'll talk about who your coach needs to be. And then you're launching into the 100K program, which includes fast cash, includes 100K calls, and a whole strategy on how to make $8,333 a month to get you 100 in the next year. So congratulations, excited
Thank you.
You are welcome, and excited to see your progress. So expect a joint text, Thomas, if you want to help launch that out. Let's do a joint text with Damon, and we'll get you welcomed and inside our system. There's a whole bunch of modules also that come with it that we're going to talk about as we continue our broadcast. So again, congratulations and thanks for all your hard work. We're going to keep track of you. Make sure you make your 100 grand too, young lady. All right. Thank you. And Thomas, let's move on to the month of April. Here we are a few days in already, April 6th, and we have new stuff for all of you. So let's talk a little bit about that. All of you, well, every month we're doing a campaign. That is part of our new structure for 2021. Last year we did them every once in a while in different kind of time frames. So this month we're doing a campaign every month. So from the New Year, New You to the Wild Card Shuffle to Love and Money to Luck and Intention. Now this one is called Spring into Action, right? So we are well into spring. It's called Spring into Action, and all of you will have an opportunity to drum roll, win the 100K blueprint. So Steve, if you want to put up that slide, let's talk a little bit about this 100K blueprint. So all of you that are out there, again, if you are joining us from Laurel's Real Money Talks, which is our podcast, we are re-airing this lesson section inside of Laurel's Real Money Talks. So Steve, if you want to put up the slide, let's talk about what springing into action actually means. And I'm going to give some lessons inside of it. So this month, we're really going to focus on, because we kind of shift around what we're focusing on, is this book. We're going to focus on Yes Energy. We're going to talk about the Yes Energy formula, the Yes Energy roadmap, and what it really takes, and kind of what we mean by spring into action. So springing into action is now we're at about the 100-day mark, right? So New Year, New You was the beginning of January 2020. And as you looked into the year, every one of you set goals. So we are a fourth of the way through, right? Q1 is over, we're into Q2. I still believe that all of you that are super intentional and super committed can still catch up. So for example, if you said that you wanted 100,000, let's just go for 120,000. Say you wanted 120,000, that's 10,000 a month. Right now, you needed to be a gross revenue of over $30,000. If you're not there, I believe in the next 30 to 60 days with our help, you can get there. You can get caught up. You can still have 2021 be the year that you wanted it to be financially. Those of you that wait, we're getting into July and August. And as we get into those campaigns, now we're in the second half of the year. It's a little more challenging, if possible at all, to catch up depending on the cash machine you pick. So springing into action is also about springing, jumping, get caught up. Because some of you are going to have to do some pretty big initiative strategies to get caught up, which is why we want to give the 100K blueprint, which has 39 videos for 39 of the 52 weeks. This is normally a $3,000 product. So Steve, if you want to put up that video, that slide, oh, there it is. See, I can't see it on my screen properly. Do. You want
just 1 second. It's
okay.
coming up.
There we go. And Steve, if you want to have someone probably bring that into me, then I can read that off, but I can tell you what it is because I designed it with Steve. In fact, about 10 years ago, we designed the 100K challenge. So it is my belief, and not only my belief, but it is our proof. We have had, I don't know how many thousands of people make 100,000 and do it in 365 days. So you have to think in the marketplace, for those of you who get some runway and you're making, again, if you divide this out, it's $416 a day. So if you start making that and start saying, well, what do I need to do? How many ask till asks? How many leads do I need to get? What do I need to do? Not only to get intentional, but now you've got to, for some of you, you've got to jump faster. You've got to get some strategy inside of what you're doing. And that means get some bigger high tickets, maybe do a weekend. We have some clients that are doing weekend summits. I have a client right now, brand new client that's in Mexico, and actually brought a whole bunch of people down and charged them. And they're actually doing, it's a fitness program, and they're doing like a VIP awesome fitness program, surge some money in for the weekend. Some of you are going to need to do some strategies to surge that cash. Those of you in the real estate space, for example, you're going to have to put in more contracts. You say, well, I don't have the capital yet. A lot of you are waiting, like you're out of order on some of these things. You need to get it in the right order. So let's get to the challenge at hand. Spring into action, jump into action, however you want to call this. April has got to be a big reset month for a lot of you. This month also, we have 3 graduate marketplaces. We shifted our schedule on the marketplace. So like this Friday and Saturday, those of you who've been to our event, we've got a graduate marketplace. Next week, we have a full event, our full marketplace, the Millionaire Maker Marketplace, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then the next week, another graduate. So you have 3 weeks to make money. You've got in those 3 weeks to do some really creative strategies, literally like do a VIP session, host it on a Saturday. You said, well, I don't know enough. Yes, you do. All of you have enough content. It's right here. You can make the money to do it. We want this month to be your big reset. And here's how it's going to work. Here's how our campaign's going to go. Is you're going to fill out an application with an interview because we want to know where you are to support you in that interview to apply these 39 videos. So these 39 videos come very specific with quarter by quarter by quarter actions, what you need to be doing each quarter. Quarter one clearly is the biggest, right? Why? Because you're setting your structure for the year and really for the rest of your business life. So getting incorporated, getting that database up and running. I don't care which one it is. You don't have to buy Keep if you don't want to. As you know, Thomas is a huge proponent of Kartra. You can use MailChimp. I don't even care if you use a spreadsheet. We're going to be pretty open on what you use, but it is quarter by quarter by quarter, literally almost, you got to remember there's 52 weeks. So these are 39 videos. I mean, you pretty much do exactly what I say inside of the video, week by week by week, added to our money-making activity with the graduate marketplaces. You got to be sleeping to not make money. So inside of the 100K challenge, we have business modeling. There's a whole video on that. Merchant services, right? Whether you're going to use Stripe or you can use PayPal, just use, a typical processor in, QuickBooks, Intuit. A lot of places have merchant processors. Working on your sales funnel, that's part of our process with you in our Fast Cash is every week we got to work on it. You've got to start tracking your bookkeeping, tracking your cash flow. You've got to get incorporated. Some of you that are on your way, once you start making 6 figures and into multiple 6 figures, you're going to need at least 2, if not 3 companies to run that properly. Again, your CRM, that's your database. Again, asking for more money is going to be a consistent theme. Finding model companies. Any of you that want author, speaker, training spaces, no matter what the topic is, we are your model company to follow that through, and so much more. So there's 39 videos. You can see what they're looking like. And week by week by week, we send them out to you with exactly what you need to be doing to get on that. So there's no coaching in this 100K, but you're really getting what I call that infrastructure of the 100K. So it's a beautiful package. It's $3,000 typically. And you all get to qualify. You say, well, how do I qualify? There's going to be a link that we're going to put in the chat. For those of you, it's not launching for about 48 hours. We're still putting some final tweaks on. In fact, I just added an extra gift for all of you. So when you fill out your application and do your interview, you will be given our Yes Energy Roadmap. That used to sell when the Yes Energy book came out for $187. So what's in the Yes Energy Roadmap? There is a sales training, a very specific sales training that I give. There is a leverage your libido. And somebody say, oh my gosh, that's like a sexual thing. No, it's how to think and grow rich. It's around transmutation. And really, it's about how do you drive energy? How do you drive that motivation inside yourself? A lot of people do not know how to do that. We've given you some different tools through our journey together. I think almost everybody here on the call is fairly, I'd say we kind of have a repeat crew here on our marketplace awareness. So a lot of you say, well, I just need motivation. Well, this leverage your libido is probably one of the best videos I've ever done on how do you generate that energy within yourself. It's not sexual energy. It can be used for sexual energy, but it can be used for fitness energy. It can be used for, kids, family, love energy. It can be used for all sorts of energy. You attach the, you attach the energy, you attach the emotion to it. You attach the adjective to it. I'd say it that way. So you have that inside of there. You have just the Yes Energy formula. There's a lot. It's like 4 solid videos on how to teach you how to get and keep the Yes Energy in your life. It goes through the formula. So all you have to do is apply and go through an interview, and then you'll get the Yes Energy Roadmap. Now, if you do one more thing, get somebody else that has never been in our system. You can't go to somebody in our system. A lot of you on the big table, you can't go to a table friend. They have to be brand new to our system. They have to apply and go through an interview, and you will be rewarded with our $3,000 gift. So there's 2 parts. You apply, go through an interview, get our Yes Energy Roadmap. You get a friend to do it that's outside of our system, brand new friend to do it. You get our 100K blueprint, the 39 videos, the entire blueprint. Thomas, anything you want to add to this? I mean, you are one of our 4 coaches that coach into this program. Extraordinary work.
Yeah, this is an incredible offer. I mean, for those of you who don't understand or haven't seen this before, we normally sell this for over $2,000 or excuse me, $3,000 at workshop. Right? And this is something that even today, we have our 100K challenge laser call. This is what, for those of you who upgrade and do the coaching on a regular basis, we go off this every call. So today we're going to be talking about not only, talking to 10 people per day, but we're going to be talking about hiring team and understanding that that's one of the most important things you can do in your process to make the 100K that you're looking to make this year. So this is the really incredible opportunity for everyone to get access to world-class education with regards to creating a business to make 6 figures and something that we go by every single day. It's a really great opportunity for you all to get access to this for really easy opportunity. And just real quick, like Shirley, right? Just talk to people. That's she was able to get access to a coaching program like that by just doing what everyone should be doing on a daily basis.
Well, and I think a lot of you, I'm going to give a little hint to it. I can't withhold it. It's just too good. And I'm having massive success. So I'm going to give a little hint to it. Some of you are, I'll say it in a few ways. You're scared of your own funnel, right? And as I got into this with some of my other clients, it's like, why are you scared of actually fulfilling and producing? Some of you have been giving your content away, your brilliance away. I'm going to pick on Jean a little bit over there. Actually, I'll pick on Kelly a little. Hell, I can pick on damn near every one of you in the chat. Because I know you guys fairly well. You keep giving away your content, the how you do things for free versus, do some verbal recordings. I don't care, just talking to your phone, send it out to Otter or Rev, have it transcribed and start selling a report, start selling your content on how you do things versus give it away for free. So that's kind of number 1. A lot of you are scared of your funnel because you're scared of fulfillment or you're not confident in your fulfillment. The other side is you just flat out or like, oh my gosh, I'm launching. So you just can't walk around with this entrepreneurial idea. You're actually becoming one, right? Which is actually making money. So some of you, here's what I'm going to give you the latitude to do, because I actually don't care how you make the 100K. I just need you making $8,333.33 a month, right? So let's just do a little math equation, right? So everybody get a little calculator, times 3, don't forget your 33 cents, really important. Let's just say, so the month of April has 30 days. So you're going to divide that by 30 days. That is $277.78 is what you have to make a day. There is not one of you on the call with the amount of time you spend in the graduate marketplace alone that cannot make $277.78 a day. You say, well, how the hell am I going to do it? You're going to sell something. So here's part of this 10-day challenge. Again, I kind of gave you the excuses that some of our clients use. They were saying, well, I can't, whatever about their funnel. They're scared of their funnel. That's kind of the theme I'm using. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to sell anything. I actually don't care what you sell. So some of my clients, one of them loved animals. She sold dog walking. She actually washed her neighbor's dog for $20. Like, I actually don't care. You can sell your shoes on eBay, on Posh. I actually don't care how you make money. I want you making money every day. So here's how I would play the blueprint. And Shirley, if you're out there, here's how I would play for you. You get to pick your start date. So I would use the month of April. I'd go jam like crazy. Now, Shirley, you already get this blueprint. So you say, well, why would I go for this again? Give it away as a gift, right? A $3,000 gift to somebody, or you could resell it. We don't care what you do. You could resell our blueprint. And if you want to give your friends a deal, you could sell it for $2,000. We'll share it. You keep $1,000. We'll keep $1,000. I'm pretty open right now. I want you making money because that changes who you are to us. You're a different human when you can coach knowing that you're making money. Like the few clients that I have in this challenge right now that are just every day you have to do something to make money. So get warmed up in April, and then May 1, Shirley specifically, but the rest of you that are going to win this blueprint, earn the blueprint is a better way to say it. You're going to earn the blueprint by filling an application, doing an interview. Then you're going to get the yes energy. Read it, do it quickly, and then get another friend outside of our community to join the community and do an interview and an application. And then you get the blueprint. Spend April making money, make money, make money. I mean, I don't know, Thomas, is there another month that we're going to have 3 graduate marketplaces? It just happened timing wise. So literally 3 weeks in a row, you should be on a Friday from 3 to 6 and Saturday from 10 till Thomas wants to stop it. But at least 5 hours. So our promise is an 8-hour marketplace. So this week, next week, and the next week, totally on us. You get a database of people to sell to. And then every day, you got to sell something. So then May 1, you say, all right, I'm going to start my 365 days and get serious about it. So then May, you've already practiced all month selling stuff. And then in May, get more serious about your funnel. By June, be completely in your funnel. So it's a new way. I kind of made it up, but I tell you, 100% of my clients are winning and they won't stop. I only did a 10-day challenge and they're jamming. So we're going to formalize this as a 10-day challenge. We're going to take it all over. I want this all over the world because it works. I don't care if you sell your kids' old clothes, clean out your closet. I have people that are making hundreds of thousands doing eBay sales, cleaning out their house. I actually don't care how you make the money. Sell my stuff, be an affiliate. Get to your funnel eventually, but we got to get you past this barrier of not making some money. So we're super excited about it. I'm going to give you a lot of latitude in this competition in the spring into action. And we want you in cash action every day, get warmed up. So May, you are warmed up to make $277.78. Now you don't have to wait till May. That was just kind of a, free floating idea. It's up to you. That's what you got to own. This is you. This is your plan, your family's life. I can guarantee you this though, if you don't get it right this April and May, by June, July, you could still have an okay year, but to catch up, 6 months on a year goal, it's a lot. It's a lot to catch up and not a lot of people are equipped to do it. So we're excited about it to wrap up our March launch into our April spring campaign. And again, the blueprint is what you're going for. All you have to do is find one person. So Kelly, I know but you've been out there with Cameron. Let's go get Cameron on this application and funnel. He's officially not in our system. I'll give you that one. So all of you, somebody that needs to make more money. And even your multimillionaires need to make money, by the way. So don't shy away from anybody because there's a structure to that, to what we teach that they can make money in a different category, maybe. And again, being our affiliate, Thomas has that all laid out to do 100 grand. And as an affiliate of ours, sell our stuff. We don't care how you do it. We just want you to make some money and record it. Anything you want to add to that, Thomas? I'm going to jump into a little bit of the S Energy kind of roadmap and lessons that are coming your way.
Sure. Just real quick, Laura, when you do the math, you break it down even more. It's about $11.58 an hour to make that. And for those of you who join us at the marketplace, we talk about having a $10 offer, $20 offer. Mm-hmm. It is so simple once you realize how little you actually have to sell per hour. but you need to have that process in place to help you get to that point and then really grow it to that next level. But really understand that 100K a year is not that big. Once you break it down to the equivalent of selling an ebook once an hour every day, then it starts getting exciting in terms of what you're going to be making and what you can do with that money.
Yep. So again, the contents will launch in 24 hours, justmetlaurel.com/launch. Go there. And as soon as the spring into action is ready to go, we're just putting some final touches. Actually, what we're doing is we're adding the bonus of Yes Energy and the Yes Energy roadmap. So again, those of you that are listening here on a broadcast, listening into our podcast, let's jump into this. So again, if you don't have the Yes Energy book, we will make sure that you all get it as soon as you do your application. So again, in 24 hours. And what I want you to look into immediately, and the fastest way to look into it is really just go to the table of contents and say, what does the total Yes Energy formula mean? So it's the energy equation, right? Which is change the conversation. So you'll see these little triangles. That means a delta. That means that actually is a sign for change. So you got to change your conversation about money. And I want you to get really, really, again, using the intention skills that you learned last month. Again, we're layering on some skills. I want you to really layer in your intention around your conversation and share very loudly, really that whole live out loud principle, the things that you know you do to at least 10 of your friends or family, or better yet, people in our world. So right now, one of the things I'd like you to do is commit to being here every Tuesday at 12 noon. We're not only going to run this campaign inside our database, we're running it out to ads. We're going to be running it to a variety of other social platforms, building this Tuesday call at 12 noon Pacific. And the reason we want you here is I want you to get some accountability partners. So if I look at some of you on here, right? So maybe Frenchie, you and I'm going to probably say butcher your name. Is it Choi? I think it's here. I don't know. I know you're from the Caribbean. So sorry if I'm not saying your name properly. Nancy, maybe you want to partner with Kelly. Kelly, maybe you want to partner with Jean. Actually, Kelly and Jean, you guys, I just know you guys women very well. You would be great partners together, but find an accountability partner. A lot of times your friends and family are not really good accountability partners because they're going to let you off the hook, right? So if you want, you are welcome to say, I need, sure, thank you. Sure. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. So find an accountability partner. Find them here. Find them in the graduate marketplace. Again, if you're not in the graduate marketplace, remember, I haven't changed the amount yet. I haven't added that zero I've been promising. I was going to do that in April, but I'm not going to do it yet. So it's still $3.99 for a lifetime of fast cash and as many graduate marketplaces as possible. So it's Kelly, it's Jean, Jen Hess, Jean Hess, I'm sorry. So it's not Jean that way. It's a woman. You guys would kick ass together. So I'm matching a few of you in the big table, but find an accountability partner. And I'm going to go back to the conversation. Tell them like your interesting habits, right? The things you go to. Like, do you still say you can't afford it? Right? Maybe every morning you get up. A really good accountability partners, a lot of times they'll get up in the morning several times a week, if not every morning, and have a 5-minute commitment. Like, what are you committed to that day? And then the next day, did you get it done? And are you committed the next day? It's rigorous. It's intense. You don't have to do it forever, but it starts changing the way you behave. Like when you get up in the morning, instead of reacting to things, which if you're still in that pattern, you start being in a very proactive structure forward, right? You want to create the activity, you want to create the action that you want in your day, and you want to commit it. But your conversation, you really want people to help coach you through some of the odd things you say. Like if you still have this weird aversion to debt, share that with your accountability partner. So when you go that direction, which is kind of your back, I call it your back door, it's kind of your go-to, you stop. Noticing, let your kids know, my God, they're the best accountability partners ever. They're going to say, now Laurel said you can't say that. So you can't say you can't afford it. Right? Your new language is you can afford anything you want. So conversations are critical. They will affect how you think and act on both sides of that equation. The other thing is faith, confidence, certainty, and dreams. So that's like a whole bundle that's going to go together. We're going to dig into that a little more as we dig into the Yes Energy roadmap next week. So, faith is your belief, not only in yourself, but in whether you call it God, universe, spirit, however you want, in a bigger energy than yourself, right? It's also faith in that you have a mission that's bigger than yourself. Confidence comes with evidence, which is why we push you all to get money in your bank accounts on a regular basis, right? I want you to sell reports. I want you to sell books. I want you to sell things. I want you out there very active. Certainty comes from confidence. Like, why are we so certain? If you would have listened to me 10 years ago, you would have not heard me have a conversation about our 100K. Didn't even have a 100K blueprint at that time, with the level of confidence and certainty. Why? Because we have amazing results in it, right? You commit, we're committed. It's an intense shift. But here's the good news. Once you've shifted, we can't take it back from you. You can atrophy it, right? Where it doesn't become that helpful. But our goal for you is that you start really taking on a coach and you start strengthening that muscle inside of yourself. So you do have more faith and confidence and certainty in that bigger dream and that bigger mission. So that all goes together in a huge part of the formula. And then honoring your gifts. You all have gifts and talents. I say that week after week after week. You have to bring that forward. If you want to help people get an integrity to your conversation, get an integrity to what you say you want. You want to help people, then get out there and sell them something, serve them with something that you have that can change their life. And then obviously your team and your sequence, which we are your team and we help produce your sequencing. So all of this, we're going to dig into a little more on the S Energy roadmap. We're going to have just a conversation about each of those videos that I do inside of that. So between now and next Tuesday, I want all of you to go apply, get your interview, and get back here with the S Energy roadmap so we can dig in. And we'll have the next few weeks, we're really going to dig into the roadmap and to your Yes Energy to support you going to go get $100,000. Again, $8,333.33 a month. In a 30-day period, that's $277.78. It's a math equation, folks. You say, well, what could I sell? Well, you could sell 3 games a day. And you say, well, where would I get that many leads? Go join Facebook groups, join Yahoo groups, I don't care, like follow people on Instagram, follow people on LinkedIn, join LinkedIn groups, get active and get your leads. So whether you're listening here on our broadcast, you're listening from our podcast, yes, the Laurel's Real Money Talks. By the way, make sure if you have not downloaded Laurel's Real Money Talks as a podcast, you get that done. And we're excited. We are going to help you jam in April and make money however you want. And the first thing we're going to open with Thomas next week. So we're going to have fun on this call. So even if you're listening to this broadcast later, your pattern of a week from now, if you're listening to this and it might be August or September, you still have that next week. Within now to the next week, I want an application, I want an interview, and I want you deep into the roadmap. It's about 4 hours of content for you to listen to, read into, and really understand the S Energy principles. So it helps you spring into that 100K. So excited to have it. And I want you to come back next week. Let's start with the tally, Thomas. What did you sell? And I'm curious, do not feel embarrassed or weird or like we don't really care what you sell, as long as it's legal and ethical. I want you coming back with what did you sell? How many days from like today on? So did you sell all 7 days? Did you sell all 8 days? How many days did you sell? What did you sell? How much money did you make? I can promise you everyone on track that is using this as a campaign hit north of 10,000 in that period. All of them did. So I know it works as long as you work it. So that means every morning you got to get up in a different frame of mind. You got to get up and sell something today. Fun stuff. We got a fun month ahead. We're going to have a lot of fun. Notice my energy and attitude and languaging coaching you. You want to have fun making money. You want to have fun changing people's lives. You want to be certain about changing people's lives. All of this is the energy that I live by and our team lives by. Thomas, anything you want to add to that?
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what people do by next week. And I'm really looking forward to see how many people we have joining us. The Yes Energy Roadmap is an incredible resource for everyone out there. But really, the 100K Challenge Blueprint is an incredible offer right now for everyone because it's one of the biggest tools that we offer for folks looking to learn how to make money. And this is an incredible opportunity for everyone to get involved.
Yep, absolutely. I think there's one more slide. Steve, do you want to put that all the way up there on It's really itsy bitsy on my little screen. I can't see it. It's spring into action. I can see it up there, but I don't see all the other little parts of it.
So the rules there are, again, refer a friend, and you can then, for doing that, when you complete your application, complete your interview, you will win the 100K Challenge quarterly blueprint. Again, for that we sell sometimes for $19.97, sometimes for $29. To save the link, here's what y'all basically just need to know. Go to justmetloral.com/launch. You're going to get be able to get some free gifts for opting into the reminders email or notification that the contest is live. When that contest is live, you will be able then to participate fully. We're also going to put that into our affiliate program, of which we recently put the finishing touches on. So for those of you who are out there who are affiliate program members, you will have the ability to share this as an affiliate marketer as well too, and be able to earn credit for that at the same time. So really great opportunity. We're giving away some really great resources out there for this Spring in Action campaign, and it's a great way for you to get people into the conversation about making money.
Yep. Absolutely. So we are headed out for the day. You go make some money today. I don't care what you sell. It's got to be $10 minimum $10. Now, if it happens to drop below for a day or two, I wouldn't be happy with it, because that's just that boundary level that I set, that's my minimum. And some of you are just scared to go make money. So again, go have fun making money, sell something to somebody, serve somebody's life. I don't even care if your asks, is like this, right? My name's Laurel. I'm a money expert. I'm in this fun contest, and I need you to help me win. So what's one thing I can help you do today? What's one thing I can serve you with? Whatever they want, go get it. Go get it. Charge them, collect the money, pay the other person for it. Like, I want you to be that ultimate, like, sourcing curiosity. What do people want? How do you get it? How do you give it to them? How do you take a margin? Like, again, if you got to come off of your funnel because you're freaked out about your own funnel or don't feel like it's ready, don't care today. I want you selling something. I want you to jump. I want you making money as a normal practice. Like around the 6th to 8th of the month is one of my favorite times of month, because I get all of my cash flow checks from all of my projects come in around this time. It's like my favorite week, right? For all my other projects, because that's when cash flow checks come, right? So if actually, I do want to give a qualifier. Thomas, what do you think? Let's vote. We'll have a little manager meeting here. I think if they already get the cash flow, they don't get it counted. It's got to be new money. What do you think? Let's put a new rule in.
I like it. Let's hold people's feet to the fire a little bit.
We just made that up. That was our little manager meeting. But yeah, I think if it's already a check or a rent or something you're already getting, you can't count it. An Airbnb, fee that you already get. Now, if you ramp up your Airbnb fee, like Justin and I were just talking about buying new boats and jet skis. We had a huge storm in the Ozarks, and we know that will be new money, because we're going to go buy a new fleet of watercraft. I'll call it a whole bunch of watercraft and a whole bunch of new speakers, because everybody's going to party on the dock in the Ozarks over the summer. So our water fleet will be extra new money, but our Airbnb rents won't be new money. We've already had that for several years. So that makes sense. It's got to be something new. And we're going to start next Tuesday, 12 noon, reporting on what you sold, how much did you sell. And I'm just kind of curious if it was in your funnel or out of your funnel. And that's how I have my clients reporting on this fun campaign right now, which they're just reporting, in my funnel, X, the number of sales. They might be selling something on the internet for $10. But this one client loves to dog sit. So she'd make a couple $100 dog sitting. I'm like, well, maybe that needs to become your new funnel. And it's interesting, because I think some of you will really define who you are, and maybe your offers have been maybe you had a calling like to do something, but it really isn't you. And you're going to get back to, the thing you really, are having more enjoyment with. So we're going to wrap it up. Again, go to askloral.com. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's justmetloral.com. JUSTMETLORAL, justmetloral.com/launch. And we will keep that up. You're going to fill out an application, get an interview, get the Yes Energy roadmap as a thank you. Go find a friend outside of this community, bring them in, do the same thing with them. Once their interview is completed, you'll get the roadmap. So that will all be coming through to you. So have a great week. Come back having made money 7 days in a row. And we will see you here top of the hour, Pacific Daylight. Is it daylight time now? Is that how you say it? My husband was correcting me. He said it's not PST, it's PDT. And I said, well,
Yep.
All right. It's on the West Coast time. How about that? All right. You guys have a great week. Make some money every day. Come back enthused, excited. And we'll know you're excited when you bring back, we should have a double room next week. So bring back your friends who are doing the application. And for those of you who bring back 3, 4, 5 friends, who knows? First of all, you better be in the affiliate program. Who knows what we'll make up if you superstar this and do something every week as far as bringing us more applications. So take care. Thank you, Andrew, Steve, Thomas, and team. And we'll see you next week. See you at the Graduate Marketplace.